Today we're checking out this brand new generator from MaXpeedingrods. This was recently released just a little while ago, so thanks to them for sending it out so we could take a look at it and do a little testing. This new generator is rated right at 3200 starting watts, and if you look at the rest of the specs, it's rated right at 2800 running watts, and the amperage is right at 23.3 amps, which is actually better than some of the compact generators already out there. So as we look at what comes in the box, you'll see a user's manual, an oil funnel, also the parallel cables come with it, along with a 30 amp RV plug, which you will have to hardwire, and also this toolkit is what's provided inside the box. For servicing your generator, you'll see 3 access ports, one for the spark plug, one for the air cleaner, and one for checking or adding oil. But while we're here, we'll take a look at the features in front of this generator. So you have your 3 indicator lights. One is for low oil, overload, and then also the green indicator light, meaning it's running. A all-in-one selector switch, which this moves it all the way to choke, and your run position and off. Just below that, you will see the economy switch, which this turns it on or off if you want it in that mode. Your grounding.
Today's video, we are going to be reviewing another inverter generator. This time it is the G2319N made by Pulsar. Now the G2319N is a 2300 watt peak, 1800 watt sustained power generator. What that means is if you get a high load, this generator will be able to maintain 2300 watts for a very short amount of time. A sustained means that if you have a constant load, something that's going to be several minutes, hours, this will be able to sustain 1800 watts of power. This particular generator has a 60 cc overhead valve engine in it. It can currently be found at Walmart for $3.99. That's as of today, May of 2022. And the power output of this generator is right on line with its competitors, the Predator from Harbor Freight, the Hondas, etc. And it has a pretty decent price. I think they actually might have a newer model of this, but if you're looking for a cheap option for an inverter generator, this is a good buy. Now on the front of this generator, you have several buttons and options. This button on the right here is how you start the generator. So hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Today we're unboxing this generator, and this is Champion's new 4650 watt generator that runs at basically 30.4 amps. So we're going to get this thing set up and ready to go. So first thing we need to do is get it right out of the box. So we'll go over all the items that it comes with, we'll get this thing out, and make sure you keep the box just in case you have to return it. So as we take a look at all the stuff inside, you can see it already comes with an oil funnel. It also comes with a little toolkit, the key fob that remotely starts it, and also an owner's manual, which you should read. And as we take a look at this brand new generator, you can see it does have wireless remote start, and this thing is also RV rated, so it has an RV plug already on it. And so we'll basically go over some of the features on this in just a minute, but first we got to finish getting it set up. So you can see here on this blue tag, the first thing we got to do is take off the shipping nuts that are on the bottom. And if you want to really just kind of get this thing started, go through the quick start guide. It has all the information to basically get it going. But don't forget to read that owner's manual because it does have some good tips in it that you should read. So first thing we'll do is we'll get this generator and we'll just tip it up on its back, and this is when you want to do this before you put the oil in so you don't worry about that oil going somewhere it shouldn't. Those 4 orange tabs are what we need to pull off. Those nuts are actually already loose, but except the one, so I did pull it off with a 10mm socket. So you can see there they basically just come right off. We'll get rid of all 4 of the orange tabs and basically just discard those. Don't worry about the studs, those things will just stay in place. Let's go ahead and rock that generator back down and we'll continue setting up. Now this generator does have a battery door on the front of it, but there's very little room in there to really do anything. So we need to go through the side panel, and that's just an 8mm socket or either a Phillips head screwdriver. So we'll go ahead and remove that panel, and now you can see it.
And today we're going to take a look at the Generac 7127 IQ 3500. A 3,500 watt portable inverter generator, seen here in orange and black. It's a fantastic little machine with almost 2,000 ratings on Amazon, averaging 4.6 out of 5 stars. Generac makes a great product and has other similar models as well, so feel free to check those out. And on this particular model, you can also get it bundled with a 3-prong adapter. It's ultra quiet, 40% quieter than Honda advanced inverter technology, and the enclosure design provides optimal, quiet performance. It's ideal for work or play with a durable steel enclosure, clean inverter power, and easy portability portability makes it the ideal generator for job sites or recreational activities. Has 16% more power than Honda, featuring Power Rush advanced technology. Has a digital smart LCD, digital wattage meter, runtime remaining display, generator status, hour meter, and fuel level. It's also got USB ports so you can charge your mobile devices, including smartphones and tablets. It's got an electric start with 3 operation settings integrated into one simple-to-use dial. Let me share
view of the Westinghouse iGen 2200. As you've probably seen in a previous video, we have reviewed the iGen 2000. We now have a slightly larger unit with the intention of paralleling these two together to see if it will power a 15,000 BTU air conditioner. Stay tuned for that video, but we wanted to do a quick rundown of the differences between this and the 2,000 watt generator that we've already reviewed. First and foremost, it's a little bit more expensive. The MSRP on this is $599, so it's slightly more expensive than the 2,000 watt unit. And slightly louder. We experienced 2 decibels louder at 20 feet with the 2200 versus the 2000 watts. So relatively close. Both of these units were extremely easy to set up. You see it now. All you had to do is remove the back panel, add the oil which is already pre-measured out by Westinghouse, add some fuel, and pull start. As we take a look on the front side, you'll see that this is very similar to the 2000 watt generator. A simple off run choke switch to get this unit running. You have 2 120 volt receptacles on the front. You also have 2 USB outlets on the front of this unit as well, and both of these have plugs in them, so when they're not in use you can keep them covered up and keep moisture out of there. You also have an efficiency mode on and off. Just wanted to give you a quick introduction. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we'll be back.
Today I'm going to review a WEN inverter generator that I picked up for Christmas. Now some of you, like me, may not be familiar with WEN, but it's an American-based company, very small company, but they're based out of Illinois. They're owned by a company called Great Lakes Technologies, and they've actually been around since the 50s making power tools and so forth. So back to the unboxing. As you've seen, it does come with a manual and some warranty information. It does come with some tools in a little packet, and it does come with a funnel. This unit does come with a 2-year warranty, and they have a nationwide network of service technicians, so you don't have to ship it back to the manufacturer. The generator uses 1/3 of a quart of oil, which is a little tough to measure, and I am using 10W30 automotive oil, which is totally fine according to the manual. Now, full disclosure, the manual does say that you need to ground it to a grounding rod before you use it, but most people aren't going to do that, let's be honest. So literally the only other step that you need to do to fire this thing up is fill it up with gasoline. To start the generator, open the pressure relief valve on the gas tank at the top, and then turn the big knob on the front from off over to choke. This generator, and really all of its competitors in this class, are all pull start devices. So on the side there's a pull cord, and just give it a few rips to get gasoline into the motor, and then it should start right up. After about 30 seconds of running it on choke, you can turn the knob to run. Now you'll notice that the RPM kicked up a little bit like it's running under a load. There is an eco mode that you can flip a switch and run that will save you a little bit of gas by lowering the RPM until it detects that there's a load. That makes it quieter. It obviously saves some gas, but keep in mind that if you plug in a big load, your load may not get enough power until that. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.